Hey everybody, DCT here. This is a white background. So, there's just so much news to cover. And also, the Cavs Warriors game is on right now. So, my Cavs playing tonight. I'm watching it 38-35. And we're going to take the dub. But let me just talk a little bit about the Cowboys. Because, video's called Talking Cowboys for a reason. Because we're going to talk about the Cowboys. So, there's actually been a lot of news recently because the Cowboys signed 3 players for the 90-man roster, which is a good thing. It adds depth, but I don't know why. Navarro Bowman, pretty good linebacker. My only thing is age. He's pretty old. He's, I believe, 29, 31. So, he's not the young guy. He's old. But he still hasn't been signed. He's still a good linebacker. Don't get me wrong. And Cleveland just took a big lead, 35-40. 8 minutes left in the second. Well, Cavs just took 42-35. But Navarro Bowman still hasn't been signed by a team. That worries me. Do they know something about him that we don't know? Because Navarro Bowman, yes, he's old. But he's still good and can add depth. I don't get why we signed 3 guys that aren't big like Bowman, but yet Bowman's still out there. My thing, not that Dallas hasn't signed him, that no other team has signed him yet. Now, as good as he is, like I said, you gotta take his age into consideration, because age matters a lot. You got a new guy, all right. You got this new stud coming into the league. Looks great in college. All right, 21 years old. Great stats in college. Big dude, athletic, muscular, strong. Or you got this old guy who's been in the league for about 10 years. He's 30. He's starting to get worn down. Who are you going to take? I'm going to take the young stud. So, hey, Cowboy X Factor, how you doing? But the Cowboys signed former Browns and Cowboys running back Darius Jackson. This adds depth. This could add depth to the fullback position and to the running back position. I could see him as a little bit of a receiving backup running back. I'm not watching the Cavs and Warriors. Same things. That's true. That's basically what it's been. Stat Doc told me a statistic that said the last 20 years, there's been only one time that LeBron, I believe it was Michael Jordan, I forget the other player, that haven't made the finals. I miss Alfred Morris, but I get why he's not here. I get why he's not here, but I'm gonna miss him. Dog was great. He deserves what he gets. If he gets the Lombardi Trophy, he deserves it. If he doesn't, he don't deserve that. He's put in the work. I think that he does deserve at least a couple playoff wins. I don't know about the Lombardi Trophy, but, I get why Cavs and Warriors fans are happy about it. Yeah. We're pretty happy. The other player is Kobe Bryant. Yeah, right. Yep, it is. I think Rod Smith doing well. Man, adios. Right. Because Rod Smith kind of came in there as when Zeke was gone, Alfred Morris was basically Zeke's backup, and Rod Smith was basically Alfred Morris's backup. Then now it was Alfred Morris, and Rod Smith was Alfred Morris's backup, and you got Rod Smith doing good. You got Zeke, you got Tavon Austin, Bo Scarborough. One of them's gonna be gone. It's gonna be the older guy, like I've been saying. Another signing was Antoine Woods, defensive tackle. You guys know I am a huge defensive guy. If you don't have defense, you don't win. Dallas had a reason why they called it the Doomsday Defense, because people were scared of it. You got the Vikings in the late 60s, early 70s, the Purple People Eaters. They were terrifying. The Purple People Eaters, no one wanted to come by them. The Doomsday Defense, no one wanted to go by them. The 49ers defense in the 80s, 90s, and no one wanted to get by them. The Seahawks defense, the Legion of Boom. Cam Chancellor, Earl Thomas, Cliff Averill, Michael Bennett, to Chris Richard for the coach. It was scary. It was just, I hope Alfred Morris doesn't have to retire, but may have to if he doesn't get an offer. Yeah, I know. I'm pretty sad. I don't want him to retire. You know, he's good. Also, some Dallas Cowboys fans want Dez Bryant back. Your thoughts? No. No, we cut Dez. We cut Dez Bryant for a reason. That reason is that he took up way too much cap. He was a crybaby on the sideline. Now, I'm not going to throw shade at Dez, but he just wasn't the player that he needed to be. He was forcing the ball to himself, and Dak couldn't do that. Dak is, I believe, undefeated when Dez Bryant doesn't start. Check that statistic out for you. Dez Bryant, always going to be an all-time great. No doubt about that. He's always going to be an all-time great. But Dez Bryant just isn't where he needs to be right now. Dak says he doesn't need it. Right, you look at him in Mississippi State. He made the receivers look good. Yeah. But he went to pretty much everyone and he ran the ball. Okay. Alright. In 2016, he didn't have a primary receiver. He went to Cole Beasley, Jason Witten, Bryce Butler a little bit. He also threw to Zeke. And yes, I don't mean hand it off. He threw the ball to Zeke, screen passes. So, yeah. It's bad when Byron Bell and Brandon Marshall get jobs before 88 Dez Bryant. That says, yeah. Byron Bell has a job already. He's not. I'm going to get shit for saying this by the Cowboys fan base. He's not good. He's not that great. Byron Bell, he's a backup to me. That's what I see him as. I don't see him as the starter. Sure, he's a good backup. Great backup. Not a good starter. Brandon Marshall, I don't know how he's doing. He's been injured, but so is Dez. Dez Bryant, I definitely do not think that All or Nothing has helped him at all. I think that's hurt him a lot. Byron Bell was good in the past, but regressed. Yet the guy can do. True. I was on Instagram about 20 minutes ago, or an hour. It was throughout the past 2 hours, And Zeke posted on his story. Now, if you guys don't know what Instagram is, you gotta check it out. Get with the time. But Ezekiel Elliott posted on his story um, that it was him, Tyron Smith, Dak, and a couple of other guys are on a plane. Fishing trip, he said. Okay, so half the team is going on a fishing trip together. I'm trying to pick out what's good here. Not gonna get hurt unless, someone throws a fishing hook at someone. I hope I didn't just jinx anything, but they're building. That's a great opportunity. Go out in the woods, build chemistry with the team. Whew. Good. You did see All or Nothing, right? Yeah, I saw most of your clips. I've also been watching some on TV. 49-40. Cavs are winning. So, it's Cavs ball right now. You know I'm pretty excited for this. But like I was talking about, the defensive tackle, Atwan Woods, young, could be productive. Rod Marinelli, I think he's going to transform him. I just do. I think Rod Marinelli can do whatever. The man's like the magician on defenses. He really is. I can't wait to see what he does. But we also signed Macale, something like that. McClay. No. McKay, I think. Wide receiver. He's a big dude. I believe he's 6'5". Someone commented on the last video I did and said that we signed him. And I looked into that. 45-51 Cavs. Let's go. I hope Cavs win, but still Warriors in 4 or 5. I think the Warriors are going to win at least one. Thoughts on T.O. on the Madden 19 cover? It's about time a damn Cowboy made it. And it was Terrell Owens, of all people. Pretty cool. Next year, I hope it's Jason Witten. He deserves it. He does. But it should have actually been this year for Jason Witten. But Terrell Owens, that's great. We finally have a Cowboy on the Madden cover. In the last 2 times, there was a player on the Madden cover. They made it to the Super Bowl. Let's make it 3 times. And if Madden should have put Jason. That's true. Because, they're both gone. They're both Cowboy legends. But news that's sad to me. Zach Martin still is holding out for his contract. And Chaz Green is filling in. Chaz Green's filling in. Yeah. Some say T.O. No. Glad he's on as a Cowboy. Pay Zach Martin. Yeah. Hey, Cowboy Talk. How you doing? I'm just still in shock that Zach Martin still hasn't got paid. And Chaz Green's filling in for him. That's great. So, but Jalen Smith practicing without the knee brace still. Someone doesn't want Zach Martin because he had a bad game versus the Broncos. What? Who the hell wouldn't want Zach Martin just because he had one bad game? The man is still the best. Terrence Williams, haven't heard much about him, but Jalen Smith practicing without the knee brace. That's great. He's working out. I can't wait to see how he is this summer. I mean, this season, because that drop foot is finally healed up. That is great for our team, great for our defense. He's going to be a solid player this year. I can't wait to see him. That's about all the time I have tonight. I'll see you guys later.